What weighs more, a pound of muscle or a pound of fat? I was scrolling through, I don't know if it was Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I was looking at social media someplace, and all I saw was people saying that a pound of muscle weighs more than a pound of fat. Well, I can tell you that if you put this on a scale, which is pound of muscle, put a pound of fat on the scale, they're both gonna weigh 1 pound because it's a pound, 16 ounces. A pound of feathers, a pound of bricks, pound of muscle, pound of body fat. You know, that is the reason why it's a pound. It all is gonna weigh the same. But here's the difference. So as you can see, these are two completely different sizes. So what they're thinking is that a pound of muscle takes up less surface area than a pound of body fat. So the reason why that this is important is when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get fit. The scale is the absolute worst thing that you can use to judge your progress, because as you are losing weight, you're getting rid of muscle body fat and you're putting on muscle mass. The numbers on the scale could relatively stay the same for a while. And it's happened to lots of clients. It's happened to me. Your entire physique is changing, but the weight is not moving. And this plays a lot of psychological tricks on people. So I want to take some time to explain to you why this is. So this is why we tell you to take your measurements, take progress pictures. How is your energy levels? How are your clothes fitting? There are so many other things that can be a better indicator of their progress that you're having. Are you having more or less brain fog? Are you sleeping soundly through the night? There are so many different things that we use in order to make sure that our clients are making the progress, even though the numbers on the scale could be completely different, or the same, I'm sorry. But as your measurements go down, this is the number one thing. I know a lot of clients don't like doing measurements because it's difficult. Well, you know, everything in life is about data. You're in business. Do you have KPIs, metrics, and data for your business? Yes, absolutely you do, to make sure that you guys are profitable. But at the same time, you want to make sure that your body's transforming, but you're not willing to take the same type of process into your health and fitness. And this is why so many men are stuck and they're not able to reach the goals that they want, because they don't want to track their food. They don't want to track their weight. They don't want to take progress pictures. Guys, look, I get it. It's embarrassing when you take your before picture. But do you know how you build your confidence? You build your confidence by keeping your promises and your commitments to yourself. And when you show up for yourself every day and you keep your promises and commitments, you're going to build stacks and stacks and stacks of proof that you are who you say you are. So at the end of 30 days and the 60 days and the 90 days, 365 days, which is a full year, as you show up every single day and you take that progress picture, I'm doing that now currently, I'll get to that in a minute, and you're gonna be able to look back and see the transformation. You're gonna see how your body's changed. And the reason why we have you do this is because you look at yourself in the mirror every single day. Every day you look at yourself in the mirror to brush your teeth. Anytime you go to the bathroom, you walk by a mirror, you see a window, you see a reflection of yourself. You are in your car driving, you look through the rearview mirror, you look at your face, the side mirrors. You see yourself dozens, if not hundreds of times every single day. You're not gonna notice the small, subtle changes that are compounding into turning you into a completely different man. So this is why we tell you to take those progress pictures. At the end of 4 weeks, you're gonna see a difference. At the end of 8 weeks, your friends and family are gonna see a difference. At the end of 12 weeks, the world is going to be able to see a difference. Now, we want you to continue on the program for 6 months to a year, because just because you see a difference doesn't mean it's going to stick. We've got to make sure that you are ingraining those habits, those new patterns, helping you create a new identity so you continue to show up as the man who you're becoming, the business athlete, the one who has high performance and he's elite in every part of his life. So I've been taking a progress photo every single day because I want to see the transformation that I have, and I'm going to do a time lapse over the course of an entire year and see how my body changes, just so I can see the progress and know that I put in 100% effort. And when you're showing up for yourself, when you're tracking data, we can make the necessary adjustments. If you're not tracking how much you eat, how do you know if you're hitting your calories or not? If you're not tracking your weight, how do you know if you're moving in the right direction? If you're not measuring your body, how do you know if you're going to be able to fit into your custom suits that are in your closet? Or when you go buy new clothes, how do you know what's going to fit? Because I promise you, you will need a new wardrobe when we start working together, because you're completely going to be a different human being, a more powerful, stronger man when you're done with this program, with the Catalyst, because we put you through our patented shredded executive protocol to help you become the man that you always want to be. So once again, pound of muscle, pound of fat. You can absolutely keep the numbers on the scale the same and your body composition changes. So this is why tracking is so important, why keeping metrics and data is so necessary. And I want to show you something. If you lose 1 pound a week, 1 pound a week, and a lot of men will be like, oh, that's not enough. I need to lose more. I need to lose it faster. Well, you didn't put the weight on overnight, and it's damn sure not going to come off overnight. So if you just do a program and you're only doing 1 pound a week, I'm not saying that you can't do more, that more isn't possible, because we do have our clients strip fat away pretty quickly. But let's just say you did only do 1 pound a week. At the end of 5 weeks, this is what you've lost. So next time you look in the mirror or you step on the scale and you say, I can't believe I've only lost 5 pounds, this is all you've lost. One pound is a win. It may seem discouraging because you're expecting everything overnight. But the more weight that you lose, the faster that you lose it, you are doing crash diets and you are not setting yourself up for long-term success. You are setting yourself up for rebound weight. You are setting yourself up to lose more muscle mass because you're not giving your body the nutrients that it needs. The goal is to lose as much body fat as you can and keep as much muscle mass as possible, because as we get older, I'm 46 years old, as we get older, we need to have and retain our muscle mass. So the crash diets, cutting out all your carbs, eating not enough, starving yourself, using any type of weight loss shot that's going to prevent you from eating because it's going to get rid of your appetite. You need to understand that you're losing a lot of muscle mass on top of the body fat. The goal is strictly to lose the body fat and retain as much muscle as possible. And remember, slow progress is still progress. If you're doing this in a sustainable way, you're not going to rebound and watch your weight go all the way back up. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, the show The Biggest Loser is no longer on TV, because all of those men, all of those women, they gained all their weight back because it was such an extreme situation that they weren't able to do it for the rest of their life. If you're not able to do a diet for 5 years, if you can't do an eating plan for 5 years, I don't recommend that you start doing it, because you're just going to stop and quit. So once again, 1 pound a week for 5 weeks will lose this. And this is 5 pounds. Do not discredit the hard work that you've done because you're only losing one of these at a time. So I hope you guys learned something in this video. I want you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I'll be posting more dad bod destroying videos to help you to change your mindset and actually be able to get long-lasting results in your body. I'm not a 20-year-old young guy who hasn't had a lifetime of experience of ups and downs in business that doesn't know what I'm talking about when it comes to having long-term sustainable results. So drop me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here. If you need any help, go ahead and click the link down below in the description underneath the video, and you can get my free ebook, The Shredded Executive Protocol. So I will talk with you soon.